YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is Alex and I am a Black creative. This channel is for you Black creatives or creatives in general who want to build wealth, gain wealth, or wants to move to a new city and doesn't necessarily know how. You guys can follow my journey and I can show you guys what I do. So as you guys can see, I'm in a different little space right now. I want to give you guys an update about where I am, about just my journey since my last video. If you guys did not check out my last video, it is on epic fails. Actually, that wasn't my last video, it was like 2 videos ago. But it's on epic fails and you guys can kind of get like an idea of where I was in life during that time. It's about failing, but also like how to gain wins from failure. So if you guys haven't checked out that video, I'll be referencing a lot of stuff that I spoke about in that video. So definitely go check that out. And I'm also drinking a smoothie, so don't mind me. Okay guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into updates on my life, and then at the end of this video I'm going to talk to you guys about the plan that I have for YouTube in the future. So yeah, let's get it. Lights, camera, action. First of all, I know the question that everyone is trying to really figure out is like, am I still doing real estate? Like, how is real estate going? Especially in reference to the last video where I told you guys I kind of failed like in this real estate group or whatever. If you guys want to hear about that, definitely go check out that video. It's very insightful and I'm gonna give you guys some feedback as to what's happened. But yeah, so since then I had to realize what made me originally do real estate. And if you guys are new into real estate or want to get into it, just understand that there's a lot of like, I say like real estate predators out there who like see that you want wealth. They see that you want wealth and they see that you want to gain wealth for you and your family, and they will capitalize on that feeling of prosperity that you have for yourself. So that's kind of like where I went through, and I'm like a very like trusting person. So when you tell people that you're learning real estate, a lot of them are going to push wholesaling onto you. A lot of them are going to push, come to my class, I'll come to my classes, you'll get these results and whatever. Y'all, I had to just be like, look, I'm not about to do all that. I had to sit back and realize like why I wanted to do real estate. And if any of you guys are getting into real estate a little later in life, you understand that that's not like your passion. You want to do it just for like that passive income or for another income that you can live off of without relying on your job, right? And so I had to understand that like wholesaling, that's not what wholesaling is. Wholesaling is you have to put 300% into wholesaling in order to get your first deal started. Basically, I wasn't willing to give up my film career, my camera career, anything like that in order to do wholesaling. So I had to say like, look, maybe not wholesaling, but like I need to figure out a way to build mailbox money or cash flow from investments that I already have. And like as far as me being involved in real estate, I knew that it would be more of a passive thing, like whether it be rental property, lease options, or something like that. So basically I had to step back and I had to say, okay, what resources do I have or have I invested in order to gain like some type of income? So first, as far as Lavender Investments, that is still a thing. Me and my business partner actually started a rental property out of his house. He has like a 4-bedroom house and is like never home. So we decided like, let's just start small and start with what we have instead of trying to put money into something for a theory that we have. So we started with his property, have a successful rental property out of that, and that's great. Another update, you guys, I did find a new place to live. I don't know if I let you guys know in the videos, but I was looking for a new place to live and I got one. I'm renting a house now. Yay! With renting my house, I actually moved in like around New Year's Eve, so that's really why I haven't really been posting, because I was like stressed the fuck out. It's a 2-bedroom house, 1 bathroom, and I was supposed to have a roommate, but my roommate situation fell through. So I was like, okay, how is another way I can capitalize on my money that I'm already paying and get that money back? After some brainstorming and things like that, I decided to invest in Airbnb. So Airbnb, if you guys, I don't know who doesn't know about Airbnb, but Airbnb is basically where people stay over your house and they pay you, like kind of like a hotel, but better. So I had to actually ask my landlord if Airbnb was okay. He okayed it. And so yeah, now I'm Airbnb-ing my property, basically house hacking, so that I don't have to pay full rent or I get money back while I live there. So to me, like Airbnb is actually more of a hospitality industry type thing, but to me, it is my real estate. It is at least a test of a theory to like say like, hey, I can rent or whatever, wherever the case may be. Like, let me start with Airbnb. That's like my mailbox money. I'm thinking about linking it down below, but I don't know if like it's weird that y'all know that I own it. If I don't think it's weird, I'll link it down below. But in the future, I will give you guys an Airbnb tour, and I will link you guys to Airbnbs. If you guys want to visit Atlanta, definitely rent my Airbnb. If you tell me that you saw it from my YouTube channel, then I will give you a special offer discount. I don't exactly know what that discount will be just yet. Maybe I'll explain in my Airbnb video. If you guys see the video and then book the Airbnb and let me know that you saw me on YouTube, I will give you a special offer. Yay! So you guys, as far as creative, and I'm gonna kind of mix my financial talk into this as well. I know in the last few videos I was talking about like money and like how I was going to make money, not exactly getting a job, moving here, like how is this gonna work? And basically, y'all, honestly, it's just about grinding 10 toes down. That's all. I mean, what else you gotta say? Like, I literally came here and was like dead ass serious. My first goals moving down here to Atlanta is to network. Like, my first 6 months is all about networking. Like, I need to have the resources in order to make things happen. And people, you know, I want people to have to call me for things that they need. You know what I'm saying? So the basis is that I need to build my network. And if you guys see, Kinship Studios, I'm still here. Still here. I have built myself to a level here where I help do the bookings, or I do the bookings now. I help with organization. I help with the flow of the business structure here, and everything is coming together. So right now I'm actually in the editing suite right now, and I'm just gonna edit some projects after I shoot this video. But yeah, so Kinship has actually allowed me to be a part of bigger productions that I normally wouldn't be on. And I have coordinated at least 3 like productions from like major artists, which is really cool. With Kinship, I'm just able to do what I do best, and I'm able to have a vessel to do that through. So always thank you to Kinship Studios, Kinship Works, Jeremy, Tracy, James. I love you guys. Mwah. And Ben. As far as my freelance career, I'm freelancing pretty well. I obviously think that it can increase, but it's just like finding those clients, getting the right clients. I kind of have to change my client base here. It's a little different than Nashville. Nashville, it was more like commercially and all that stuff, but here it's more like artistic, I would say. So I definitely need to keep working with my, I don't know why I'm doing this, but to keep working with my client base. And my focus really for the next month or so is to get these clients on retainer. And that's really the best way to work as a creative, is instead of like one-off videos, I'm able to just kind of say, like, have the client say like, hey, I'm gonna pay you like, I don't know, $1,200 a month, and we shoot this, that, and a third. It's just about you know, branding yourself at this point. Like, I feel like I've hit the point where I have the good resources, and I'm always going to expand my network, but I have like a pretty diverse network at this point. It's been like, what, four months since I've been here. So yeah, and now it's time to transition into like rebranding myself into that package that people can say like, oh, let me book her because she does this. If you guys want to hear more about branding yourself as a creative and networking as a creative, I'll definitely be making more videos on that, and I'll talk about that at the end of this video. And also, guys, just to cover some jobs that I have picked up already, I shot a podcast commercial for a couple called Battle of the Barns, and their podcast comes out in April, so definitely check them out. That was dope. I've coordinated for artists from like Royce 5'9", Lloyd. I don't even know why I'm like saying this, but like I just feel like y'all need to like hear that, you know, make it real. Also, as far as project, I've done like photography, I've done some like photos, I've done like just some 1-minute promotions, I've done some behind the scenes for some artists. So yeah, I think I'm pretty good. I think I'm doing okay. Last but not least, but it's also not last, I want to talk to you guys about my Atlanta goal. So it's almost been 6 months since I've been here. It's actually been like maybe 4.5 months at this point, but I'm starting to see, so like my initial goals for Atlanta was to network, gain new resources and assets, and also find a place to live, also gain a passive income and like investing journey. So I've hit those, which is great, but now folding into like March and even through March, but like the second quarter of the year, I want to focus on just new investment ventures. I'm gonna see how my Airbnb still works out, but I'm looking for like a new passive income investment. I'm thinking I'm gonna move towards like the food industry, either that or just do some like set building and not set design, but like set stuff at Kinship, so that I get like a different type of income and invest in different things. I like to invest in something once every quarter, so I'm looking for like a new investment I can focus the next 3 months on. My YouTube goals, like what am I planning to do on this channel? Like where have I been on this channel? You guys, like sometimes you just gotta take like a break for a second. I do get a lot of questions about how to start as a creative. How do I do this as a creative? Do I have to be popping and have 20,000 followers as a creative to do this full time? Which no, you don't. Or how do I get my first client? Or how do I maintain like a smooth client base? Like why am I stressed out as a creative? Like all these questions are, I'm getting DMs, I'm getting phone calls, I'm getting like messages on YouTube about, and I'm extremely happy that you guys are asking, because these are very valid questions. And I just want to like bring you guys a lot more information about the creative space, because I don't think that people understand like the broadness of things that you can do. Like you can do so many things in the digital media world in general, and it's really like how you network. Like some people I find, and like just from my experience from this like Nashville, coming from Nashville to Atlanta, there's a lot of things like I knew I didn't need to do that I may have done if I didn't know, but like I knew that wasn't necessary because I have that experience. And so I want to share with you guys like the experiences I had, and let you guys know like as far as networking with creatives, like networking in new cities and stuff, like what is worth your time and what's not. Like how do you converse with people, and how do you like have a job and do creative at the same time? Like that's a big one. How do you get into the video or the film world without compromising your integrity or something like that? So I really want to give you guys all of this information. I'm going to give you guys this information in the future. So yeah, this YouTube is really just about education and just speaking to you guys. So if you guys have any questions as far as creative entrepreneurship, please leave them in the comments below. I'm also going to share with you guys other ventures that I do as far as like food, photography, videography. As far as my investment journey, I'll definitely keep you guys updated on my Airbnb. I will give you guys an Airbnb tour as well. You know, just let you guys know about any other investments, passive or whatever, that I do have that are booming and popping, okay? Thank you for taking the time and asking a question, or just commenting and say like, hey, like I really like your videos, or hey, I don't like it. It's some shit. It's some shit. Yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. And yeah, be creative, be active, gain wealth, be smart with your money, be smart with your time, and be smart with your mindset, you guys. I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.